This impressive little monument at Old Town, 2 kilometres outside Abbeyleix in County Laois, catches your attention as you travel the road from Abbeyleix to Balacolla and Rathdowney. It's a memorial in honour of 3 Franciscan priests who were martyred near here on the 15th of December 1588. Their names were John O'Malley, Cornelius O'Doherty and Geoffrey or Calfred Farrell. So, what led to this grim event over 400 years ago? It dates back to the religious persecution that began under the reign of King Henry VIII. The Irish Act of Supremacy came into force in 1537, establishing the King's ecclesiastical supremacy, abolishing the jurisdiction of the Pope, and suppressing religious houses. In the years that followed under King Henry VIII and successive monarchs, many priests and lay people were martyred for their allegiance to the Pope. The following account was published in Reverend Comerford's collections relating to the Diocese of Kildare and Loughlin. The town of Abbeyleix was the scene of the martyrdom of 3 Franciscan priests in the reign of Elizabeth. John O'Malley, Cornelius Doherty and Calfred Farrell, 3 Franciscans had distinguished themselves about the year 1588 and at length became the doomed victims of their enemies. These apostolical men had spent upwards of 8 years in traversing the mountainous parts of the province of Leinster, abiding particularly in those unfrequented districts of the counties of Wicklow, Carlow and Wexford, to which the people had been driven in great multitudes for shelter. They proceeded from mountain to mountain, offering the divine mysteries, encouraging the dying, and administering the sacraments. Their journeyings had been generally performed at night, and, as the acts of their order state, their bed was the rock of the mountain, while their usual amount of earthly comfort consisted of nakedness, cold, and hunger. In defiance of the danger by which they were encompassed, these holy men clung, with the affection of fathers, to their afflicted countrymen. They shared in their sufferings, partook of their sorrows, and never departed from them until they had at length fallen a sacrifice to their enemies. Whilst pursuing their journey through a remote district of the Queen's County, they were overtaken by a party of cavalry, bound hand and foot, and carried amidst the insults of a brutal soldiery to the garrison of Abbeyleix. Here they were flogged and put to the rack. Having endured this torture for a length of time, they were ultimately strangled, disembowelled and quartered, and thus, with the spirit of Christian martyrs, did they generously lay down their lives in support of the religion of their country and their fathers. The Franciscan martyrs of Abbeyleix, Father John O'Malley, Cornelius O'Doherty and Geoffrey or Calfred Farrell. The year was 1588.